everyone, I am your host Lisa Rodriguez and I am so happy to be back. But before I start this show, I kind of want to point something out to y'all that makes me so sad, which is the palm trees back here. If you can see, the city ended up coming to our city or to our street, and they ended up cutting the palm trees. So now they look really sad and ugly. Anyway, this episode is going to be a light one because I'm talking about the VMAs. They happened last Sunday, and if you haven't watched it, I'm going to be doing a recap and some of my favorite moments and not so favorite moments. This year's VMAs were fit for 2020, and what I mean by that is not normal. The show was also not live like they had promoted, but instead the show was pre-recorded a few days prior, and that's because of COVID. That being said, the show has not been its best in its past years, so I wasn't expecting a lot. But I was surprised with Lady Gaga's performance, and that was probably one of the highlights for me, especially all the costumes that she wore and how she killed it in her speeches after every win. Something that she said that I absolutely loved was, "I might sound like a broken record, but wearing a mask is a sign of respect." I love that because she used her time and fame to promote health and just tell everyone to wear a mask, especially now because we're in a pandemic. So great for her. And she ended the night with 5 Moonman Awards, which included the first ever MTV Tricon Awards. There was only one other performance that I thought was just as good as Lady Gaga's, and that was The Weeknd. He opened the show at more than 1,000 feet in the air, and he won Best R&B Video with Blinding Lights. He also brought awareness to social injustice happening in our country. He said, "It's really hard for me to celebrate right now and enjoy this moment, so I'm going to say justice for Jacob Blake and Breonna Taylor." Okay, now I don't want to get too negative, but I do want to talk about some of the performances that I feel like we could have gone without. And the first one I'm going to say is Doja Cat's. I think that it was a little bit too basic and just too, I felt like it lacked something else, and it was just like a quick rehearsal, and it was all about the set and not so much what she was doing. And second, I want to give it to Black Eyed Peas because I don't know what they were doing with their whole futuristic thing. And that whole crotch lighting thing is so not a trend. And if they were trying to make it a trend, I don't think that that's going to happen. It actually felt a little creepy just watching it. And then the ending with the whole alien spaceship. Okay, we know that there's aliens, but do you really have to point it out during an award show where we're all trying to just watch and listen to good music? I don't think so. So those were the two that I felt like were kind of lacking. And also, not to mention, where was Fergie? I don't know who that other girl was. She was beautiful, but we needed Fergie. Finally, I did like the tributes that they did for the past artists that have left us, but I was thinking, where was Kobe? So what's up with that, VMAs? I know that it was trending on Twitter, and what do y'all think about that whole situation? Leave your comments down below. That's it for today, y'all. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Bye.